Humans have also managed to create, construct, and transport things at breakneck speeds thanks to money, education, and rationality. Humans are now capable of constructing a number of great megastructures owing to these three factors. But in your mind, what are the weirdest mega projects on the planet? Many countries have launched several huge projects, either alone or together, that have revolutionized infrastructure and trade worldwide. In this video, we are going on a journey deep into the earth to look some of the weirdest mega projects in the world. But before we start, please subscribe to Unimaginable and hit the bell icon for more updates. So from the largest statue of the world in India to an exact copy of Paris in China, and from really unusual bridge to the biggest stolen building in the world, here are top 10 weirdest mega projects in the world. Number 10. Atlanta Falcon Stadium. Atlanta Falcon Stadium in Georgia is expected to cost $1.2 billion. The roof of this enormous project is designed to mimic the appearance of 8 pedals. This retractable 8-pedaled roof takes approximately 8 minutes to open and close while producing a movie lens effect. This multi-purpose stadium is without a doubt one of the most breathtaking stadiums on the planet. Number 9. Great Man-Made River. Great Man-Made River of Libya, and the largest irrigation system in the world, is a partially completed water network that extends 1,750 miles and delivers drinking water from desert aquifers to coastal cities. The project was designed by deposed dictator Muammar Gaddafi, who called it the 8th wonder of the world, but it was damaged in NATO airstrikes in 2011, and subsequent civil war delayed completion of the final phases. Because its start in 1983 has cost more than $36 billion so far. Number 8. Chinese New Silk Road Project. China has a reputation for being a fast-growing country, but after the 2020 epidemic, ties of China with many of its business partners, particularly the United States, got odd. To ensure that the nation continued to grow, these individuals had to invent new development pathways. Chinese President Xi Jinping announced a new Silk Road project to change trade networks of China, with countries representing over half of the population of the world. The ancient Silk Route was built during the Roman Empire between China and the Western nations. The current initiative is seen to be one of the biggest infrastructural projects, with a projected cost of $900 billion. Number 7. Lusail City Mega Project, Qatar. Despite its tiny size, Qatar is one of the most wealthy nations of the world today, with a small population of 3 million people making big money off its natural gas exports. Although the residents of Qatar are subjected to the dry climate, they profit greatly from being the major natural gas exporter in the world. The planned development of the first environmentally friendly city of Qatar has the potential to transform the landscape of the nation forever. Lusail City is located near Doha, the capital city of the country. Hospitals, schools, housing, and a massive luxury stadium are among the main facilities provided by the area. This stadium alone is estimated to cost around $45 billion. Number 6. The Pont Jacques Delmas. In 2013, a brand new vertical lift bridge opened in Bordeaux, France. It was built to accommodate increased traffic on the Garonne River and has a distinctive form. The Pont Jacques Delmas began construction in 2009, with 4 pylons and a 117-meter lifting span between them. Overall, the bridge measures 575 meters and is the longest vertical lift bridge of Europe. To assist the span rise to the required height for river traffic, pylons contain counterweights. They also include lights that change color based on the water level. They glow blue for high tide and green for low tide. Officials knew they had to maintain river traffic throughout construction of this bridge. The bridge needed to be close to the water, and the planned design needed to blend in with the quaysides. It takes only 12 minutes to raise the bridge span. The bridge is dedicated to the former Prime Minister and Mayor of Bordeaux and will carry 43,000 vehicles each day. This unusual construction project cost around $195 million in total. Number 5. Madison Square Garden Sphere in Las Vegas. The Madison Square Garden Sphere, which will be the largest spherical concert venue in the world, is a testament to the reputation of Las Vegas as the entertainment capital of the globe. The MSG Sphere will be a new music and entertainment area that is currently under development. At its widest point, the sphere will be 112 meters tall and 157 meters wide, making it the biggest ball in the world. The facility will include a concert hall with 17,500 seats and be used for performances, shows, and other entertainment experiences. It is meant to be completely immersive and will employ motion, sound, visuals, scent, and temperature to engage audience members on the visual side. The Madison Square Garden Sphere will have the largest LED screen in the world, which at an insane resolution of 19,000 by 13,500 that will wrap around the crowd for a complete immersive experience. The exterior will be entirely composed of windows, allowing passers-by to see whatever they desire. The MSG Sphere is intended to be the most spectacular and immersive entertainment experience in Las Vegas. Ground was broken in September 2018, with work on the basement beginning in July 2019. The exterior of the Sphere was completed in June of 2021, and interior work began in August 2021. Officials project that the Sphere will open in 2023 for audiences wanting an amazing entertainment experience. In total, the MSG Sphere will most likely cost $1.8 billion by the time it opens up. The Sphere is anticipated to open in 2023 for people who want an exciting entertainment experience. Number 4. Tianduchung in China. Many of the less original construction projects of China, on the other hand, may not be flattered by imitation. There are numerous copycat communities and buildings in China, including replicas of Venice, London, the White House, and more. These towns are considered a blend of the greatest goods of the world. They may see it all without leaving China, with Tianduchung or Sky City, which are both imitation cities based on Paris and even have a 108-meter-tall replica of the Eiffel Tower. It was supposed to accommodate 10,000 people when it opened in 2007. However, because of its isolated location just outside Hangzhou, only around 2,000 persons lived there as of 2013. It was essentially a ghost town. Nonetheless, residency has increased gradually in recent years, and more individuals are relocating to the imitation city. With the growing number of people wanting to live in China, new housing developments have been built to accommodate the additional demand. In 2021, a metro station will be opened in Tianduchung as a result of these new developments. This should increase occupancy and help solve the isolation problem in the future. China is turning away from these imitation projects and replacing them with new bans that limit foreign building designs beginning in 2020. They'd want to focus more on their own distinctive Chinese architecture rather than imitating famous places. Number 3. Beijing Daxing International Airport. The second international airport of the capital is Beijing Daxing, located in the Hubei province on the border of Beijing and Langfang. With a diameter of roughly 97 soccer fields, the unique 6-spoked design of this airport, a new international airport could handle up to 200 million passengers each year at its peak, making it the busiest airport in the world. To help with this volume, the check-in process will be handled by facial recognition, allowing travelers not to have to wait in long queues or talk to receptionists in order to board their planes. Because the airport also plans on utilizing robot-enabled customer service throughout the terminal to assist passengers. Construction began on Beijing Daxing International Airport in December of 2014. The first plan included 9 runways and 600,000 additional positions for Beijing citizens. Construction took 5 years to complete. During that time, 11 villages had to be demolished to make room. While the architecture of the airport is quite unusual and appealing, it also has a purpose. The airport was created by the renowned architect Zaha Hadid with beauty and convenience in mind. The spoked pattern of the main courtyard allows passengers to reach their planes more quickly. It takes around 8 minutes to walk from the security checkpoint to any gate. Furthermore, the layout makes getting into and out of the airport easier for travelers. The airport, which can handle around 300 takeoffs and landings each hour because to its highly optimized architecture. The airport served 16 million passengers in 2020. It cost the government about $11.4 billion to build it. But what about the old airport? Beijing Capital International Airport, which is still in operation, is now home to a number of high-capacity airlines that have made the switch to Beijing Daxing, including most of the SkyTeam Airline Alliance of China. This sharing of passenger traffic has given the old facility some much-needed breathing room. Number 2. The Statue of Unity. The largest sculpture in the world is the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Memorial, located in Gujarat, India. This statue depicts Vallabhbhai Patel, a significant Indian historical figure. This monument is 110 times larger than a normal person. It is almost 6 times as tall as 38-meter high Jesus Christ statue of Rio de Janeiro. At 93 meters, it is more than 2.5 times as tall as the Statue of Liberty in New York City. It is still considerably taller than the second tallest statue in the world, the Spring Temple Buddha in China. The inside of the statue is a museum, exhibition area, memorial gardens, and an observation gallery for the 5 zones. There are 3 that are open to the public. The other 2 serve as maintenance areas. The statue attracts around 15,000 visitors each day. Despite the reddish copper hue of the statue, it will gradually become green over the next 100 years as a result of copper oxidation. This is similar to what happened to the Statue of Liberty, which was formerly coated in copper. Vallabhbhai Patel, the first Home Minister of India, is symbolized by the colossal figure. He successfully brought all 562 princely states together before independence of India, earning him the title of the unifier and a memorial from his people. The Statue of Unity began construction in October 2013 amid protests from several surrounding villages. 22 hamlets in the region claimed that the construction of the monument would cause environmental harm and force the relocation of numerous communities. Despite these concerns, work on it went ahead. 36,000 workers and 250 experts collaborate to construct the Statue of Unity. Similar to a skyscraper, the statue has 2 250-ton mass dampers. These dampers aid in the structural stability of the monument by adding various safety measures which can withstand winds up to 180 kilometers per hour and earthquakes of up to 6.5 degrees. The total cost of the monument was 27 billion rupees, which is equivalent to 422 million US dollars. It was dedicated on October 31st, 2018 at 143rd birthday of Patel. Number 1. Dubai Frame. The largest picture frame in the world, erected in Zabel Park in Dubai, is 150 meters high. The glass, aluminum, and steel structure serve as a link between the past and the future while also serving to emphasize where Dubai has been and where it is going next. It was created to celebrate wealth of Dubai. The older sections of the city are visible from one side of the observation deck of the frame, while the other offers travelers a view of skyscrapers and futuristic construction projects dating back 50 years, including the Burj Khalifa. It is an extremely popular stop in Dubai these days. Over 17 million people have paid it a visit. Construction on the frame began in 2013. The central glass observation deck was built on the ground and then raised and dropped between the twin towers. The outside of the laminate glass panels formed a golden ring design that resembled the World Expo 2022 logo. This was deliberate advertising since Dubai is hosting this event. The museum within the frame looks back at the history of the United Arab Emirates. Visitors are whisked back in time before arriving at a virtual reality experience called the Future of Dubai. They view a futuristic city built on wind power with flying vehicles, drone deliveries, several new enormous projects, and many other technological advancements. The Dubai frame was birthed in 2009 when this and Krupp organized a design contest to create a retrospective elevator for Dubai. The aim was to devise a one-of-a-kind elevator tower that would allow visitors to ascend up and see the city from above. Fernando Dunas was the winner of the Dubai Frame Design Competition, which has attracted over 4,600 architects. The golden ratio, or 1 to 1.618, is used in the design of Fernando Dunas. This ratio is an architectural and aesthetic requirement for structural support and beauty, as seen in buildings such as the Giza Great Pyramid and Parthenon. A golden rectangle is the basic form of the frame. ThyssenKrupp introduced a number of entertaining alternatives, such as Magic Mirror of Lusail, which framed the Burj Khalifa by twisting its circular design, and the flying colors of Dubai of Hambalou, an elevator surrounded by bright flakes. Fernando Dunas designed the frame, but he claims that he was not paid fairly for his prize money after winning the contest. He claims that Dubai never paid him the entire amount for the completion of his project. Unfortunately, the lawsuit of Mr. Dunas will go nowhere since Dubai effectively immunizes itself from litigation. Dunas claims that his intellectual property rights were violated and that the frame is the largest stolen structure in the world. Well, that is the end of the video. Which of these mega projects was the weirdest in your point of view? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching it, and we will see you in the next video.